Throughout history, one pattern has echoed across civilizations, a pattern that has ended every great empire, not through war, not through rebellion, but through economics. Specifically, the death of their currency. Rome, Spain, Britain all believed they were invincible, all fell the same way. And now the same signs are flashing for the United States. Rome's empire lasted nearly 500 years. Its armies ruled 3 continents. Its coin, the silver denarius, symbolized strength and trust. For centuries, that coin held value because Rome maintained its purity. But empires grow greedy. Expansion required money Rome could no longer afford. So emperors diluted the silver. At first 10%, then 50%, then 95%. By the 3rd century, the denarius was nearly worthless. Soldiers demanded payment in gold. Farmers refused coins altogether. Prices exploded. Trade collapsed. Rome wasn't defeated by enemies, it destroyed itself from within. When its currency failed, the empire followed. Fast forward over 1,000 years to Spain, the richest nation in the world. After conquering the Americas, Spain controlled oceans of gold and silver. But abundance turned toxic. Flooding Europe with silver created inflation. A loaf of bread that cost 1 coin now cost 10. Spain consumed luxuries, imported everything, and produced almost nothing. War debts piled up. King Philip II defaulted 4 times in 40 years. To survive, Spain debased its coins, copper instead of silver. By the 1600s, its economy was shattered. The empire that once ruled the seas could no longer fund its fleets. Another empire gone, not from conquest, but collapse. Then came Britain, the empire on which the sun never set. Its currency, the pound sterling, anchored to gold, powered global trade for 200 years. But 2 world wars changed everything. Britain borrowed endlessly, printed money, and left the gold standard. By the mid-20th century, debt consumed the empire. In 1944, the Bretton Woods Agreement replaced the pound with the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. Britain's colonies fell away, not by revolution, but by insolvency. Once again, overspending, inflation, collapse. And now, America. Since 1944, the dollar has been the backbone of the global financial system. It was once backed by gold, $35 an ounce, until 1971, when Nixon closed the gold window and turned the dollar into pure fiat, backed only by trust. Since then, debt has exploded. $900 billion in 1980, $5 trillion in 2000, over $36 trillion by 2025. The Federal Reserve has printed more money in the past few years than in the previous century combined. Inflation surged. Confidence wavers. Meanwhile, the U.S. maintains nearly 800 military bases across 70 nations, an $800 billion defense budget, endless deficits. Every warning Rome ignored, America is repeating, step for step. History outlines 7 stages of economic collapse. 1. Dominance. 2. Overextension. 3. Deficit spending. 4. Currency debasement. 5. Inflation. 6. Loss of confidence. 7. Collapse. Rome reached stage 7. Spain reached stage 7. Britain reached stage 7. And the United States? It's already deep into stage 5. Confidence, stage 6, is next. The dollar's share of global reserves has dropped from over 70% in 2000 to under 60% today. BRICS nations are building alternatives. Central banks are hoarding gold, quietly stepping away from the dollar. Every empire thinks it's immune. Rome believed it, Spain believed it, Britain believed it, America believes it now. But the pattern doesn't lie. Economic laws are absolute. You cannot print prosperity. You cannot borrow forever. You cannot escape math. 3 outcomes are possible. 1. A controlled decline, painful but manageable. 2. A chaotic collapse, the kind that ends systems overnight. 3. A reset, a new monetary order, maybe backed by gold, digital currencies, or China's yuan. Whichever it becomes, the age of easy money is ending. 4 empires, 4 collapses, 1 pattern. The only question left is timing. History doesn't predict, it warns. Spend beyond your means, debase your currency, ignore the lessons of the past, and collapse always follows. If this video helped you see the bigger picture, don't just scroll away, subscribe. Because when this pattern completes, understanding what's coming next won't just be interesting, it'll be essential. History doesn't repeat by accident, it repeats because we forget. Don't forget. Subscribe, like, and share this message, because what's about to unfold will shape the next century.